What's up guys, it's Super Mario Retros. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, this is all about my game room, and today we're going over some of my pickups here in the last couple weeks. Let's get started. Alright guys, like I was saying, this channel is all about my game room. It's never going to be complete. We're always going to be making changes to it. As you guys know, I'm also a big thrifter, so I'm always looking for stuff I can either flip online and fund the game room or stuff to put in the game room. And I've had a really good couple of weeks, so I want to go over some of the fun stuff I found. So as you guys can see, I've found a lot of really cool stuff here in the last couple of weeks. Not necessarily all from thrift stores. We'll go over it in detail. But a lot of this stuff is things that I actually want to keep in the game room. So I thought that's why it'd be a good chance to make this video. Kind of want to show you some of the things. It's things that I collect. Alright guys, let's start off with this one. We got Wild Wing right here from Mighty Ducks, the animated series. And I got this one for a great deal. You can see it says Wild Wing on the back. And it's from the animated series that came out in the 90s, if you guys are familiar with it. Really fun, very retro, vintagey animated series. They were trying to kind of compete with Ninja Turtles, I think, and stuff like that. But this figure is awesome, and it's from the 90s itself. It's in really good shape, and I have the perfect spot for it. So you guys know I have my little toy collection sitting on top here in the game room, and we have a little spot here that's been kind of changing back and forth. Didn't have necessarily the perfect thing for it, but now I do. So you guys see I'm actually watching Mighty Ducks on my TV right now. It's on Disney Plus. If you guys ever want to check that show out, I highly recommend it. But there we go, we got Wild Wing. Adds to the retro-ness of the game room there. I think it looks awesome. Again, you guys have heard me say it before, I'm going for organized chaos here. So it's organized to a certain extent, not necessarily overdone. And I think it looks amazing right there. We got Wild Wing. And I think that's my biggest highlight so far, but I'm going to show you everything I've picked up here lately. Alright guys, so next up I found 2 Goosebumps books, and I found these at Goodwill, which is pretty crazy because they're starting to get harder and harder to find. If you guys have been keeping up with my videos, you know I collect Goosebumps books, and I'm at the point where I'm only missing a handful, and they're the ones that are hard to find, you know, and it was crazy that I found 2 at Goodwill, and there are 2 that I'm missing. So first of all, we got Monster Blood here. And again, I'm going for the vintage books, the retro ones, and this one is in really good shape. You can see not really too many creases or anything like that. This is Monster Blood 1, number 3. And then I also got the Horrors at Camp Jelly Jam. This one is not as good shape, but still it's kind of hard to find these in good shape, and since I'm missing them, I'm not going to be very picky. If I ever find a replacement, obviously I'll upgrade, but I'm really happy to add these to the collection. This is number 33. Alright guys, so here we are at the Goosebumps collection, and you see we're going to add number 3. Monster Blood 1. And we're going to add 33 as well. The Horrors at Camp Jelly Jam. I actually already had them in here, but wanted to show you guys and see where my collection is at now. And now guys, that brings my collection to 53. And once again, I'm only missing a handful, but of course they're the ones that are harder to find now. So 53 in the Goosebumps collection. Alright guys, moving along. So I found a Furby. So you guys know me, I'm always looking at plushes because plushes do very well. So I try to look for plushes that I can sell. This was in the plushies and it was 50 cents. This is one of the re-release plushies, Furbies. And I think it's from 2012. And it works. I put batteries in it, but I'm sorry guys, these are super annoying. So I don't remember if the originals from the 90s were this annoying, but I had to take the batteries out because it doesn't have an on-off switch, at least not one that I'm aware of. But I did list it on my Mercari page, but it actually looks pretty cool in the game room. So like a lot of stuff, it'll hang out in the game room until the day it sells. And if it doesn't sell, I'm not too sad because it's giving me some vintage vibes. So it'll be part of the game room until it sells. All right, guys, and at that same thrift store that I found the Furby, I got some VHS movies. So I don't want to go crazy with VHS movies. You guys have seen my Pokemon collection and my Power Ranger collection, but I wanted a few blister packs like this of movies that I really loved growing up, because I want to kind of fill up the cubbies in my game room, like where my Wii is, and I'll show you where these are going to go. This is kind of what I was talking about. I wanted to have some VHS blister packs kind of next to the Wii section here, and I put the Furby on top. I think it looks great. I originally had these very clean cut, but as I'm going more and more for kind of the organized chaos look, I decided I wanted something like this. So for 25 cents a piece, this was great. We already had Fantasia, so that one's there. And you guys will see, like for example here, these Power Rangers that I picked up at Retropalooza, kind of filled that up there. Because before that, it was just the 3DS there. And it is clean cut, just having one per shelf. But I want to make this game room pop. Same here, it was just the Wii by itself, and I want to make it pop. Obviously that Furby really makes it pop there, so that's kind of what we're going for. But of course these movies are classics, so you guys already know. We got Toy Story 2, classic. We got The Lion King, classic. 101 Dalmatian, classic. And these aren't hard to find. I've seen these all the time, but the reason I jumped on these is at this particular thrift store, they were 25 cents each. So I had to do it. They actually had a Ninja Turtles movie as well, but when I opened it up, or actually it was the one that you slide out, it was some other movie in there. So unfortunately I passed on it, but I couldn't pass on these, not for 25 cents, especially when I'm just almost using them for decorative purposes. Here's a movie that if you guys haven't seen, I highly recommend. It's by Disney, Angels in the Outfield. It's one of my favorite movies growing up. And it's weird because I had actually looked this one up recently on Disney Plus, and you would think Disney Plus would have all their library, but they didn't have this movie. It's a really good movie, especially if you're a baseball fan. And it's about the Anaheim Angels. I won't give too much away. Good movie though, check it out. Alright guys, next up, this isn't something I thrifted. I actually bought this on Amazon. If you guys are collecting the Jakks Pacific toys, this one is still, and was when I bought it, $9.99 on Amazon with Prime free shipping. The reason I picked this up so fast is because I'm kind of collecting the 4-inch Mario line. I like to have all the different power-ups, but I don't want to pay resale. I want to pay retail or obviously cheaper. But it'd be cool to have all the different power-ups. You guys know Mario has like 20 different power-ups. So I kind of want to have these and display them. Find a way to display them once I have them all. So for now, they kind of just sit on this little ledge, this little window ledge that I have. But I do have Tanuki Mario, I have regular Mario, Raccoon Mario, Penguin Mario, and now I have Ice Mario. So that'll go there. I'll figure out a better way to display these once I have more. So again, not something I thrifted. I know this video is kind of dark right here because of the lighting. Not necessarily something I thrifted, but something cool that I picked up, and as I kind of grow the collection, I'll keep you guys updated. As a side note, I do have Builder Mario from Mario Maker and Cat Mario from Mario 3D World, but those are open. Unfortunately, I opened these before I realized that I wanted to collect the 4-inch line, like sealed. So if I ever run into these again brand new, I'll pick them back up. But again, I'm not gonna pay resale prices. I just want to pay retail price for it. All right guys, get into the last few of my pickups. We got some Star Wars stuff. So this is a Dubak Funko Pop that I found for 50 cents. I actually picked it up right away because I could tell it was a Funko Pop by the eyes. And it took some research to figure out it was actually from Star Wars. I didn't pick up on it right away. So really cool for 50 cents. All the Star Wars pops are Funko Pops, so is this one. And I don't necessarily have a spot to display this one. It's kind of just crammed in for now, so it is on my Mercari page. I really like it though, so once again, a lot of stuff that I'm kind of not necessarily in love with, I like, goes on my Mercari page, but if it doesn't sell, I'm not really too mad, to be honest with you. So this is one of those. Really happy I picked it up. And then going along with the Star Wars line, we also picked up this Grogu, also for 50 cents. And also on my Mercari page. The thing about this is you see them everywhere. So again, I don't really expect this to sell too quick. I think I have it posted for like $5. But I found it for 50 cents. So any money is good money. And again, if it doesn't sell, it looks cool in the game room. It looks really cool actually. So I don't know. I may decide to just deactivate this one and keep it. I like the way his eyes look. They're a little bit creepy, but no, they're cool. Anyways, one more addition there. Alright guys, last but not least, this was not thrifted, but it was on clearance. It's one of the Super Mario Lego sets. This one is called the Ice Mario Suit in Frozen World. And it was on clearance for $5.60 compared to $19.99 or something like that. Yep. And I found this at my local grocery store. They put a lot of stuff on clearance. And I picked it up. So for $5, I thought it was a great deal. And this one is just to play with. You know, we have a good amount of Mario Lego toys, me and my daughter do. And we have a lot of fun playing them. So I'll post a picture where we created like a whole city recently. And we actually have a lot of fun playing these. So this was a must pick up. Not necessarily thrifted, but a good deal. Yeah. Alright guys, so that does it for today. Just a quick little update on what I've picked up, what's going on in the game room. Like I said, it's constantly changing. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow. You don't want to miss anything because this game room is constantly changing. Until next time, peace out.